people of Abame had settled for peaceful coexistence so long as the missionaries keep within the evil forest shared by lepers, smallpox victims, evil medicine men, and outcasts. Apart from the church, the white man also brought a system of government to the people.
The one and the only living God. The creator of all the world and all the men and all the women. You worship false gods, gods of wood, gods of stone.
We have been sent by this great God to ask you to turn away from your evil ways and your false gods.
So at first, this moment looks peaceful. People singing, listening, gathering. But something much deeper is happening here. This is not just new religion entering the village. It is a new way of thinking. Notice how the message is being translated, interpreted, adjusted so that the people can understand it. That's how real change begins, not by force, but by slowly entering the mind. And that's the turning point, because once belief begins to shift, everything else moves. The tradition, the authorities, and even the identity of the communities all begins to weaken. And the real tragedy here is this: the battle is no longer physical. It is psychological. And in the battle of the mind, the strongest warrior is not always the one who wins. And this is something Okonkwo will never understand.
The time has come for action. We cannot take it anymore. I say action. Kill them all. Root them out. That's what I say. Mother win. Mother win. Mother win. Mother win.
At this point, Okonkwo is not even trying to understand what was happening. He's just trying to fight it. Notice how his solution is immediate violence. No discussion, no reflection, just action. To him, the only way to restore order is to destroy whatsoever challenges it. But here's a deeper problem. The world he's trying to fight is not the same world he once knew. This is no longer a battle of strength. It is a battle of systems, beliefs, and influence. And when the villagers attack the church, it may look like power, but in reality, it shows desperation. Because when people begin to react instead of think, they are already losing control. And this is the tragedy. Okonkwo is still fighting the past, while the future has already moved on. It has already been concluded. And when a man fights a battle he doesn't even understand, the outcome is almost certain.
Now, you'll be buried like a dog. Shut up! You quiet, you animal of the forest!
Take the body down and bring it and these people to the court.
You are in flames! Warrior of the people! Man of the people!
And this is how it ends. Not in battle, not in victory, but in silence. The same man who was once celebrated, feared, and respected is now alone, lifeless, and reduced to something unrecognizable. But what makes this moment truly painful is not just the death, it's what the death represents. In the end, Okonkwo does the very thing he has been running away from his whole life. What his community considers weakness. And that is the deepest tragedy. A man who fought so hard to control his identity loses it completely. Even the way he's spoken about now, handled, dismissed, it shows how quickly power can disappear. And it leaves us with a question. Was Okonkwo destroyed by the world around him, or by the version of himself he refused to change? And sometimes the greatest tragedy is not how a man dies, but how he lived. So, we have seen how everything falls apart for Okonkwo. But here is something to think about. Was Okonkwo truly alone in his downfall? Or was his society also responsible for shaping the man he became? In the next video, we will look beyond Okonkwo and examine the role of the society, culture, and change in the story. Because sometimes a man's story is bigger than just himself. See you in my next video.